What's up, my people? I don't do this often, but I had a little piece of time simply because I was challenged and my video was used as a prop. I like this little boy called little mixed raised little bastard called Echo Fang. Echo Fang Wolf or something. They ain't gonna challenge me about my indigenous identity. Well, Echo Fang, let me show you some because you just a little twerp that don't do research well because I show my ancestry all the time. So stay tuned, little boy. I'm tell you. And I'm just gonna show you since you know so much about me and don't know me, you know so much about my I know who you is. I know he's an African. He's just African. Well, see it for yourself, boy. Oh, oh man, what I be damn. I be damn. Find one. You'll see some Europeans in there. You're gonna have that. That's I'm American shit. That's you're gonna see that. But I guarantee you'll see a whole lot of other shit too. Because you don't think well, boy. And you don't sit up here and tell me that that you somebody of some type of significance and I'm just and I don't know who I am now. I don't know. Come on. Let's take a look. I don't know. What's up, my people? I don't do this often, but I had a little piece of time simply because I was challenged and my video was used as a prop. I like this little boy called little mixed raised little bastard called Echo Fang. Echo Fang Wolf or something. They ain't gonna challenge me about my indigenous identity. Well, Echo Fang, let me show you some because you just a little twerp that don't do research well because I show my ancestry all the time. So stay tuned, little boy. I'm tell you. And I'm just gonna show you since you know so much about me and don't know me, you know so much about my I know who you is. I know he's an African. He's just African. Well, see it for yourself, boy. Oh, oh man, what I be damn. I be damn. Find one. You'll see some Europeans in there. You're gonna have that. I'm American shit. You're gonna see that. But I guarantee you'll see a whole lot of other shit too. Because you don't think well, boy. And you don't sit up here and tell me that you somebody of some type of significance and I'm just and I don't know who I am now. I don't know. Come on. Let's take a look. I don't know who I am. Because I don't know. I mean, you tell me. This is my memories, my tree. It's the best way I can show you. But you'll probably deny this too. You'll say this somebody. You say somebody else. Let me scroll back up. This is my memories. It's the home. If you know something about and yeah, I got my ancestry done. Look how many people I'm related to in the Americas. How about that? Look at my grandfolks' name. And so when you do this, you can scroll down and you'll see all of this shit right there. God damn, that's on my page. Wow. Oh my gosh. Damn. So I was telling the truth, wasn't I, little boy? You little old, oh man. So I was, but basically I was just telling the truth, right? You see, this the truth. This the truth. I can't lie about this now. They go with Council Dawes Rose. Remember that? See? Nancy Corntassel because she was Dog by Choctaw. Oh, so you got all that too? You know something about me? Like you know me? You don't know me, boy. You do just like these lying ass people do. Lie. So you see all these black ass Indians on. You see all that. How you gonna be a liar? It don't serve you good to be a liar, do it? Why would you do that? Why would you use my video, get on here and act like he lying? He ain't that. He ain't that. Ain't that? Well, this is different, and I think DNA might spit no better than your little puss ass. I know that. That I do know. So my claims aren't false. My claims are the fact that I told you I'm a little older than we're a little older than everybody. The black ones, the copper color ones, yeah, we're kind of older than everybody. It's just it. I can't claim one tribe. Too many of them attached to damn near all of them. Because when you're an original, it looks a little different. When you're an original, guess what? You're older, so everybody's attached to you, not the other way around. Damn, boy, look. Let me just keep showing you this now. This ain't got no black Indians, and there go my cousin. That's CC Willis, that's my auntie. They Indians. Okay. That's my Uncle Rollins Willis. Look here. Look at all the people, look at all these the fallen in the military right here. World War One, two, everything. The Great War. So what you got to say now, boy? Okay, I'm done. I ain't got enough to say. I just want to let y'all know. Sometimes people they just lie, and a lot of times when folks tell you things, they love to lie. They can't prove shit. Fortunately, I can actually prove my shit and keep proving it too. I keep going. I can keep going. I go my grandmama, Penny Purifoy. Penny Hill, Can Purifoy. Okay. Oh yeah, so we can just straight walk down memory lane. My granddaddy right there, E.D. Wilson. Yeah, got the book on that too. So there go Running Bear. He looked just like him. So again, boy, you people are. You are some of the worst beings ever imagined simply because you have no problem lying on people, lying about people, not knowing a damn thing about folks, then just thinking you can eyeball me and look at me and tell me where I come from and who I am. Damn, you're a loser. I don't understand the loser mentality of people. And half of the people that claim that they native or anything like that, you could be Siberian, like as I said, Russian, shit, Filipino. It's cool. Like I ain't got no problem with nobody. But I can't change my origins. A lot of us can't. We're dark. We were reclassified. We're melanated. Melanated people were globally all over the damn place, everywhere, all over the globe. Why wouldn't we be here? I don't understand that. I don't. You can't sit up here and act like somebody. Oh, it's okay to Willis. That's my grandma right there, Madisonville, Ohio. Yeah, yeah. There go Choctaw Nation right there. And that's the Freeman Rolls. Told you who I was. Just because somebody called me something, I know who I am. There go another one, Choctaw Roll. Choctaw. That's a Choctaw Roll and the Freeman Roll. You ain't know they ain't had just the Dawes Roll. That wasn't the only thing they had. That wasn't it. It wasn't just that. Come on, fat man, what's happening? So y'all want to lie. I got all the paperwork right here and everything, but see, you'll still lie. It don't matter. Y'all still will lie and act like that ain't in my damn. It says Running Bear, about 1780 to 1810, wife of Joseph Anderson, Dow, the Choctaw Chief, Pushamata. He black. Okay. Okay. The Painted Clan. I told you. I don't have to lie to nobody about a damn thing. You gonna try to challenge me again, and all you're gonna see is shit like this. But I told you I can show you. But you know what you guys do? You act like you don't see none of this. You act like you don't see it. And you know half of the white pictures on here. You know half of the other pictures. With the so-called whites. Those were paint overs too. A lot of them weren't even that complexion. Your neighbor, what's going on? What's going on, folks? What's happening with my people? Anyway, all I'm saying is I show y'all the truth because you deserve the truth. Then and then he try to paint me in a corner and act like I could do this. Like this, something you can't do that. Well, I'm doing it. You want to see? Here you go. Here you go. All of it. What reason do I have to lie about anything and why? I'm too old to be a liar. I'm entirely too old to be sitting up here lying to people about shit. That's stupid. That's not even logical. That don't make no damn sense when people that just conjure up and tell lies about things. That's ridiculous. The problem is, I think people are liars and they want other folks to be a liar like them. I don't have to do that. That's beneath me. Lying is beneath me. But you can get this worked out. You can tell this, you can see this truth where folks came from. Now, if I got all of this shit in my ancestry, and no, ain't no telling what you got in yours because you I already told you, y'all foreigners. Let me show you something else too. Not even from my words. Let me show you right here. I'm gonna do a show tonight. I took a break last night, but see, you bastards don't know how to, y'all ain't got no coup. Check this out right here. We're gonna do a little reading for you. We're gonna go right to the source too. I know where the page at. I know where the page at too, because I read all I do is show shit and read. Okay, so when you see these people here, and it tells you the Russian American company, the Russian emperor knew they needed an economic driver. Hold on. An economic driver for their aspirations in America. Their aspirations in America. Okay, check this out. But they were undesirables. But so check this out. They follow the familiar path when they focus on the fur trade, empowering Grizzly Shelekov to explore trade and claim the land in North America. In the 1780s, didn't I just read you? The 1780s. They claimed the land in, hold on, here we go right here. He's a Siberian Russian company. Now, hold on. Check it out there. Right here. Rather than the government agent and full might of the Navy, the Russians used independent companies with their own security forces to represent the empire. It was a structural difference in the reduced Russian governance risking an expansion in the empire building. It was also let a small number of individuals make their own rules for dealing with indigenous people. Oh shit! So they do know who indigenous people were. It ain't them, but they say they're gonna make their own rules for dealing with the indigenous people. You see, that's the flip flop right there. It says it in the damn book. National Geographic at that. Just using coded language. Coded language. Check this coded language out. So we know y'all ain't indigenous now. It was a letter. It was a lethal receipt. Selekov established the Selekov-Galakov Company and navigated, mapped, and colonized significant parts of the Alaskan coast. The Kodiak, Kodiak Island, where the indigenous people, where the indigenous population uh, resisted, its forces killed hundreds of natives. Now, they did not call them natives. They said they killed hundreds of natives, meaning the black. Oh, so there's a flip flop. And it tell you in the book what a flip flop happens. So you're going to sit up here and still talking about you indigenous somewhere you not? Stop playing with me. Don't ever play with me and don't ever play with my name again like that. Don't you ever call no grown man no damn liar. Let's just be clear. Ever. You bunch of lying ass twerps. You can't ever do no shit like that to me. And I won't come back and tell you and show you who you are. I'm trying to tell you who you is. And that's an insult to you, huh? That's an insult to tell you where you really from. You a sad creature. You a sad, sad ass creature is what you is. A sad, dirtbag ass creature. That's what you are. That's exactly what you are. And you don't read well either. You don't read, you don't know your history, you don't know nothing about yourself. You should learn. But the next time you try me, you're going to think again. Think again with your weak ass. Think again. Now you got them CDP people up here. You see this shit. This ain't me talking. This is the book talking. I'm just reading the words. They ain't even my words. Since my words ain't good enough for you, here you go, the Indian War. Where it all started. There it is. And you gonna sit up here and act like I'm lying to you? Come on. Come on now. Come on. We ain't gotta do that. We ain't gotta do the silly stuff when we can educate ourselves and I can show you specifically who and what you are. I ain't got a lot of you. I ain't got a lot of kicking either. I ain't got a lot about nothing. Who is this? Who I just showed you in my ancestry? With the first page, they got a big black Indian on there. The first damn page of the book. But they don't exist. The first page of the book. The first page. The first page. Ooh. And who you see here? Hold on, Nancy Jack. Like we weren't recorded, and they don't. Oh, yes, we were. Those don't look like those look like they are American Indians. They don't look Siberian to me. Okay, they just don't. They don't. Um, who you got here? Hold on now. We weren't here, right? We weren't here. What you see there? We weren't here. Oh, okay. So we was. So we are the originals. And we just got a whole lot of reclassifications, a whole lot of things that happen to us. See, things happen to us. To us. What happened to you? Who are you? Where you come from, man? Yeah. Oh. Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? Because I can tell the truth on what you do? So you got the French Indian. I'm talking about every single solitary part of the Great War in the dang on book. This is called the Indian War. Battle, bloodshed, and fight for freedom on the American frontier. Yeah. Yep. First contact. WARs of resistance. Cultural clashes. See, as I told you, it told you just right here. Just right here. I have to highlight this because you don't believe Boo Boo Stank. You don't believe Boo Boo Stank. I'm just telling you the truth. You don't believe Boo Boo Stank. So I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna say it for you. Like I said, from 1873 to 1883 to 1886, Tilakov established the first Russian colonies, forts, and trading ports in North America. The first trading ports from Russia. Yeah. But wait a minute. Not only that, as colonies first port and trading port in North America, as it matured and grew, the company morphed into the Russian American Company, an independent organization that had the power to colonize, unalive, trade, settle, and control America on its behalf. Not just on the behalf of the Russian Empire between 1799 and 1867, the Russian American Company did exactly that. Established 14 forts in North America, including the Aleutian Islands. The company ran an armada of 72 ships. So that's how you got so many over here. Calling them natives. No, they're Russian. They're Siberian Russian. Yeah, that's this the Russian is right here. Take the ships they had, 72. On numerous trips back. Hold on. The company ran an armada of 72 ships on numerous trips back and forth between Alaska and Russia. Sitka in the ancient Fling, Tlingit village site because a thriving Russian port. The Russian American Company systematically disposition is indigenous people of Alaska. So that ain't even you either. Damn. Ooh, the Russians wanted um, furs and constricted labor forces to process them and enough land to run their empire. They saw conversions of the natives as part of the path to their pacification. So you had to get pacified. They established Russian Orthodox missions and brutally suppressed resistance. Although the fur trade declined and Russia sold their interest to Alaska to the United States in 1867. The company endured for many years. Many of the indigenous people of Alaska today still follow the Russian Orthodox faith, and many have the blood Russian traders and company men running through their veins. So that's how we know that you are not who you claim to be. You were a colonizer. That's all you did. You still do it. Even now with the casinos and things of that nature, that's not yours. It was just, they'll do anything not to give anything to the original land owners and forbearers. Okay? Not trying to be nasty, not trying to be mean, not trying to be cruel, just telling you the whole truth. That's all. And I'll be back later. I gotta go. I'm still, I took a little lunch break for you. So, you know what I'm saying? And they got me on restriction for a few minutes too. So because I guess when I say things, I'm just reading a book and that gets restricted. I can't tell you. I can't I can't explain that. So Sitka is an auspicious place. Recent archaeologists excavations have revealed that humans used the area for 11,000 years. A high ground on their bay, there is just not there is not just a beautiful sight for the tribal village and trading post, it also commanding views of the water. So you think, like I said, people have always traded, people have always mixed, and everybody didn't have the same psychology and philosophy either. That's just like saying, by saying I'm not American, it's just like saying, you don't exist. Man, I swear, you people, you make me do this. Y'all make me act up because I try not to. I try to be nice to people and stuff like that. And if this is not the truth, what is it? It's called the Russian invasion. Russian invasion. Russian invasion of America. While the French, Spanish, and English empires came to North America looking for slaves, gold, and land, the Russians wanted fur. So they invaded and colonized here too, didn't they? Yep. Anyway, the Willis Podcast will be back with America. Who is America Part 3 tonight on the Willis Podcast. Y'all can check me out on YouTube right now. Check out the shorts and don't ever call me a liar again. Don't you ever in your life, Siberian Husky, call Danny D, the Willis Podcast, a person that spews lies out my mouth. I do not do that. I refuse to, but I will show you. And for you ones that think y'all claiming mound builders, we're gonna go into that too. There's mound builders right there. That's mound builders. There's a whole book on mound builders. A whole damn book on mound builders. And this is the first edition. And it was issued just before the 400th anniversary of the discovery of America. Whoa! The discovery of a place that people already are. See that crazy language? And then we can go here too by hidden cities. Roger G. Kennedy. We're gonna go into all of these great studies of the original copper colored Americans work, the American Indian. We the land for bearers, not people from other places. All right, that's enough, and I'll get back with you guys later. I'll holler at you. Remember, the wheel is yours. Just don't let nobody cheat you out of it. Peace.